Right, welcome to Learn French with Kosi. My name is Mr. Chich. Today's video we are going to look at one of the most important aspects in language learning. You know, it's very important to know some verbs in French, for example, the verb to be and also the verb to have. But today we're going to have this video or this lesson on the verb to be. Okay, right, last time we had a look at the French gender. The French gender still continues because that's the principal rule in the French language. Gender, female, masculine, all those things, they are very important in French. Okay, right, so behind me here is a topic, a very important topic. It's on verbs, the verb etre, which is the verb to be, one of the most fundamental verbs in French that each and every learner or beginner or whosoever who's learning the French language has to master it inside and out. Right, thank you. Can you please follow this lesson with me here? Welcome to Learn French with Kosi. Today we're going to look at the lesson etre, which means to be. Okay, if you look at this verb, these two verbs, they are called infinitive verbs because they are not used or they are not put into gears. Because normally I usually say to my students, when a verb is like this, it is at its neutral position. Okay, when you're driving a car, you put your car on neutral, the car is not moving, so you are not using this verb. When you start to put on gear number one, it means the car is now moving. So we want to put this verb être, or verb to be in English, into motion. Okay, right, so we've got this conjugation. When we conjugate, that's where we put this infinitive verb into action. Okay, right, je suis means I am. Then we go to tu es means you are. Okay, then we move on to il, elle, on, est. Okay, this is he, she, one, is. Okay, then we move on to the plural part now, where we've got nous sommes. Nous sommes means we are. Vous êtes. Then we've got il, elle, sont. Right, before I go deeper into this, I just want to explain the other part of the body, which has got some personal pronouns. Okay, I'm gonna start here with the first one, je. Je in English means I. Okay, so this first part is of the singular personal pronouns, 1, 2, 3, and also we've got down here from the plural side, we've got 1, 2, 3 plural personal pronouns. Right, we're gonna start with the first one, je. It is not je, because most of the English speakers would rather say je. It is not je, it is je. Okay, that's how we pronounce it, je. Right, je means I. Then we move on to the following, which is tu. It is not tu, but it is tu. Okay, for example, if you know this English word that is stew, if you remove an s from stew, it means you are left with tu. That's the correct pronunciation of the word tu. So it is tu. We go je, tu. Then you go on to this one. It means elle. Sorry, it is elle. It's pronounced as elle. Elle is she in what? In English. So there is this red writing here, which is a feminine. Because last time, mind you, I said during the beginning of the lesson that we did the French gender thing. So that one continues also with the lessons. Because gender and French, they are intertwined. Okay, right. This is elle, and that's feminine. On the other side, we've got the masculine il. So this is il, and this one is what? Elle. Okay, that's she and he. Then you go on to the plural personal pronouns. We've got nous. Nous means us. It is not nous or nous. It is nous. We do not pronounce the last S. Okay. Then we go to the next one, which is vous. This one also means you. The same with the first one, but the difference now is that with this one, we are looking at a number of people. So we say you, we say vous. And again, this one is applied when you are using the polite language, when you respect the person whom you are addressing. You say vous, you do not say tu, okay? Because if you use tu on maybe a director, a president, or a teacher, somebody who is very much respected, if you use this one, it will be kind of like you are disrespecting that person. So we're gonna use, you just have to adopt this one, which is vous. It is a sign of respecting, and as well as in plural personal pronouns. Okay, then the last one here, it is also in the plural. we've got L. L means they. Both of these il and L, they means they. But the difference now is on the issue of gender. Here we only added an N on L to make it plural. The pronunciation remains the same. It is L. It's not Els, no, or Ls. No, it is L. Then if we move on the next one, which is il. This one is not ils or ils. No, it is il. It still embodies the masculine aspect. Okay, right. So if I go back again to the conjugation of the verb what? Je suis. Okay, right. The first one, je suis, simply means I am. It is not je suis. No, it is suis. If you look at that pronunciation of the word suis, it's not suis, please. It is suis. So je suis. Je suis. Do not pronounce the last what? The last S. Then you move down onto tu es. Tu es. It's not tu es. No, we don't pronounce usually the last letter S. It is tu es. Then you move on to this one. I've put these ones maybe in the same line because they've got the similar or the same what? Conjugation. Okay, this is il est, which means he is. We have got she is, and also one is. This one, un. We call it un. We pronounce this one through the nasal passage. It has got a nasal sound, so it's un. On est. Okay, right. When I say ne, I have done that liaison that I actually explained to you in the previous videos. That in French, it's very important for you to use this what? Liaison, because it connects the last letter to the what? To the vowel. So it becomes on est, elle est, il est. Okay, or il est. Right, so move to the next one. These ones are the plurals. This one is nous sommes. It is not nous sommes. No, that's not the correct pronunciation. It is nous sommes. Nous sommes simply means we are. Okay, right. We've got the next one here. Vous êtes. It is not vous êtes. That is not correct. It's vous êtes. I have applied again the liaison because when you say vous, this is vous, then this is et. So now we say vous êtes with this what? Important liaison. Are we together? Then we move to the last one. Il, elles, sont. Okay? This one means they are. They are. They are. This one is the masculine and this one is the feminine. Okay? Right. I had some few examples that I put on the board so that you can know or you can use this conjugation on. Okay? We have the first one that says je suis content. Okay? Je suis content, which means I am happy. Okay? It is not je suis content now. It is je suis content. It means I am happy. We move to the next one. Je suis professeur. Je suis professeur. This simply means I am the teacher. I am the professor in what? In English. So we've got another one here. Je suis étudiant. I have applied again this liaison. Je suis étudiant. It's not je suis étudiante. No, it's je suis étudiant. This liaison comes again because there is an S at the end and a vowel that is beginning on the next word. So we call this je suis étudiant. It means I am a student. And this particular student, it is a male one. Okay? Right. Then the last example is je suis interprète. Je suis interprète. I've used again the what? The liaison. Because this one is liaising with the first I in the next letter. So this Z sound always comes. Je suis interprète. I am an interpreter in English. Okay? So if I can repeat reading this one word by word. For example, je suis content. There is no need for us to liaise here because this one is also a what? Is a consonant. And also there's a consonant at the end of this letter. So we say je suis content. Je suis professeur. Je suis professeur. Je suis étudiante. If I put the liaison, it becomes je suis étudiant. Okay? Je suis interprète avec liaison. Let's to say with the liaison. But without liaison, it is je suis interprète. If we put liaison, it becomes je suis interprète. I am an interpreter. Okay? Right. So this is all what we have for today's lesson. Learn French with Coach Chichi. We're actually trying to explain the issue of what? Of the verb etre in the present. This is etre in the present. When we are conjugating the verb in the present, this is what we do. When we are conjugating the verb etre in the present, this is particularly what we do. We also have the conjugation of the verb etre in the future, in the past, but this has to come on another day. Okay, right, thank you so much for watching. May you please keep on repeating, watching this video. It's very important, because if you want to understand clearly the meaning or all the explanations behind this issue of verbs, it is very important that you repeat the video several times so that it actually enters your veins and bloodstream, and you absorb it quite clearly. Okay, right, thank you so much for joining me.